Hi there. I'm severe anxiety with a great sense of style. I know, right? Good little Studio Ghibli thing with me. My face, so cute. So, this video is just an instructional, how to, who am I, what do I do, and a little, also a self-love spell, and it will be my first self-love spell ever, because, why not do it with you guys? So, let's get started. Today with me I do have Bassett's candlelit and her lovely rose incense. So no, my house is not on fire. That's just some lovely incense. I feel it's very fitting. So I'll start with a self-introduction. My name is Mika. Not really, but like that's what you're getting. I'm Mika and I'm a witch. Pagan, Hellenic, eclectic. And also comedic, of course, with your bust. I'm still very much in my research, but I do like to intuitively practice, which I feel like is a good thing. I'm very much a baby witch, but at the same time, everyone makes mistakes. The only way we learn is by doing, and that's just very much how I learn. And I do only do like basic spell jars and protections jars because just that is how you learn, honestly. And also, I'll just be introducing you to my practice and how I do things around here. I'm also an avid reader, and I'm a reader, I'm a writer, you know, I'm a stylist, I'm a lot of things. So as I go through, I will be like doing things and telling you things. Okay, but why not for now? Let's start with a basic jar. So, as always, when you're doing a spell, remember to have your protections on you. Always have protection. Number one rule. And I like to have a deity with me whenever I do a spell. And always light a candle. And that can work as you circle. I have my room very warded. I did forget to charge my crystals on the full moon. But what you can do for charging for like a spell, if you're just about to do a spell, you can use your breath for charging and cleansing, and I'm going to be showing you that today. So first of all, you get your jar, which for me is this. And then you get a bit of incense, which I prepared somewhere. Right. My desk's a bit of a mess, but hopefully you can't tell. And I'm not quite sure what the flavour here is meant to be, but it do smell nice. So I've got a candle lit here, so I'm just gonna, first of all, with cleansing, you light your incense, as everybody knows, smoky boy, and then you just open up and just dip her in there, you know? Another thing, I do not believe in editing, mainly because I don't have any editing software, so you just put it in there, and it's burned a bit, but hey ho. Just scrape that out a little bit, and then on your rock, and make sure you have like fire safe balls, just put it out on a rock, or if your room stinks like mine does because I have a bunch of cats, put it in your incense holder, you know? So that's my incense holder, and then I just clean this out. I did just clean this jar, so it's good. And then just, but my cats do not need to come in because Bassett is here, but I'm not letting them in because incense is bad for cats. So breathe in your jar. But remember, intention is everything. So, with the intent to cleanse, imagine a light within yourself, bring it up to your throat, and boom. You've got a cleansed jar, which is great. And let me show you what I'll be using. I'm going to seal mine with wax, since that just works best. I don't do sigils. So yeah, I've got poppy seeds. And I've also got some petals. These ones are dried, these ones are fresh. This is rose and lily, and I'm not quite sure what that is, but it's a very pretty plant, and you know what? Chaos cleanse, you know? I'm adding a little bit of perfume. This is just what I got in my Christmas. And I got this yesterday, and I feel like it's fitting for a love spell, some essential oils, but you don't have to. I just feel like scents very much amplify a spell, so I'm using a violet. This was $1.50. So anyway, I'm also using a wax burner. I put little ferns in my wax just so it anoints it. I used to use the burner for a spirit that used to come. I think he moved on in Samhain of last year. So I'm also using a bit of rose quartz and of course trusty oil. You do need something to fill up that jar. So let me just show you the rose quartz. I'm just saying, you do not have to spend money for crystals. I'm sorry, I don't get where this is. Yes, big, good quality crystals do cost money. Fact life, but what you can get are these gemstone and rock boxes from the British Fossils for like a tenner. They come with all sorts of crystals, and you can just mix them into your spells. So, which is great. Okay, I like to give citrines out to local businesses that I really adore. I need to give some to my local tea shop. They're so sweet. If you know Teastones in Folkestone, they deliver, well, they would deliver UK wide. I don't know about worldwide, but they do that. So please do support them. I'll put a link in the description. So you start with your crystal, which is, I'm putting this in first, into your cleanse jar. Then I like to put in my solids first, but any way you do this is totally fine. So you might want to rip up your petals. Just so, this is a self-love, but it's also an any sort of love. So the dried petals represent how I feel right now. They represent how I feel I've kind of gone stale for myself and I don't really feel like the best of persons. Roses, as we all know, represents love. And this lily represents my family, as my mother really likes lilies, and this represents my family and my love for my family and how I wish that could be amplified within myself. Okay? And I just put that in. Plop, plop. And there are my poppy seeds. I like them. And then you, pretty sure these are poppy seeds. Then you grab them, sprinkle them in. Here we are. Here's how she looks. Like a lady. Then what you do, really hard to breathe. Then what you do is, I think that's all my solids. So put in your liquids, like a little bit of cooking. Kitchen magic, which I also do. I've got these lovely homemade daisy and daffodil. Pretty sure they're daffodils. No, daffodils are the poison ones. Daisy and dandelion, these are damn nice. Lovely tea. Tastes like grass, but really good for you. Good for cleanse, detox. Which you don't need too much because toxins are good and your body does it naturally. But it never hurts to help in the long run. So you add your perfume. Or you can just spritz it in. My friend, Ish, has this little spellcraft, which I think is an amazing idea. Add your oil, essential, fragrance oil, smell like Parma violets, which I adore. Violets are also very special to me because, don't know if you could tell, but I am straightened, and violets are known to be a straightened sort of flower, you know? And then you get your oil, and then you pour your oil in. Remember, all of this is done with intent. You don't need all these fancy shit. This is new and fancy shit. Just add shit. Any random stuff you've got. If you can key it to self-love, it is self-love. So you add your oil. If you'll just, I've got extra virgin olive oil, fat like me, and then you just put that in. Remember to close everything properly, else you get a spillage, and no one likes a spillage. Oh, Spanish. Bit of bubbles, and then you just close your jar. If you're working with Aphrodite, which I do not, we don't vibe. I just don't think. I don't like swans. We wouldn't get along, you know? If you're working with Aphrodite, you could also benefit from putting in some shells and asking for a blessing from her. My matron is known for fertility and stuff. And a little bit of love. She's got two aspects. My matron, at least, bust, however you may refer to her. She is of two aspects, the lover and the warrior, and today I will be calling on the lover. In 10. Again, all of it is in 10. And you just put this, I don't like to pour my wax on top, I like to just put it in, but I'm sealing this with wax. But again, you can seal it with whatever. If you do have glue, which I actually don't, because I'd probably be using that. If you have glue, use glue. Oh my god, it's so much easier. So, well, gods, I guess. Sorry. Just dips this in. Ready? Okay. Yep, you're nearly done. And then we just... Then that wax is gonna dry and seal. And there we are. A little jar of self-love. You do not need anything fancy. And you don't need a self-love jar for self-love. If you cannot access it, what can happen? So meditation and my neurodivergent ADHD folks, I got you. Active meditation, dancing, I know it feels silly, but you can offer dancing. I like to imagine my spirits who come in and with me and to dance with. It's silly. Put on the Shrek soundtrack. You know, it's just do something silly. And meditation is not sitting still and chanting. Meditation is doing something purely for your soul and your spirit, and just having a moment where you don't exist. Okay, I like to candle meditate, but there are so many other ways. There is active meditation. Take care of yourself. Find ways. Anyone is a witch. Simple as. Either way, this was just a small introduction to my channel and this kind of stuff I'll do. And now that we have the self-love jar sealed, why don't we get our tarot decks or whatever reading devices you have, pensions or otherwise, and let's just see how we did. Okay, now I'm gonna pray for a positive card because I don't know what I'm gonna do if I draw the tower again, you know? So just shuffle your cards and pick one at random. Not that card, that's, forgot to take these ladies out. And oh, what deck? The deck I'm using, nearly forgot. This is by Lo Scarabo, Antonella Castelli, Art Nouveau, for us lesbians. We love that, don't we? Well, not lesbians. You can see the pamphlet in the background. And you can also see my little gallery over there. It's like there. That is all done for me by my beautiful and perfect girlfriend. Hi, ladies. So let's see what we got. Huh. 10 of chalices. And because there's no shame in asking for help, I'm going to first look at the imagery, because this is how we learn. We look at the imagery here. These two are looking at each other. They look very happy. This might be my lesbian brain though. They look very happy. This looks like a very peaceful, happy card. This doesn't give me negative feelings, but always check the guidebook if you're not sure. There's no shame in it. 10 of chalices. The rejoicing maids are a symbol of success and of acknowledgement of joy foreshadowing rest. So, what have we done today? We did a successful spell jar. So thank you so much for joining me today. And actually, before we go, let's have a little bit of a chat about what I do here on this channel. Since you've stuck around for this long, I will be doing book reviews, I will be doing star reviews, I'll be just showing how to style random things I have. Honestly, I can show you now. I have some string, I have a cute plushie. Style. I like to describe my style as 70s, has been trapped in an asylum for the past 50 years, and it found Studio Ghibli. Or piracy. Or cowboys. It varies depending on my mood. Cowboys is a... I lean towards cowboys. Either way, let me know what you want me to do. Witchy, booksy, styly. Let me know what you want me to review, and just say hi if you're having having me. So, it's a pleasure.